We all know the narrative about the reincarnation trap, right? Archons disguised as loved ones, the light, you follow, and boom, suddenly you are in front of a committee that guilt trips you into another reincarnation cycle. I can't even say if it's this or that because depending on the religion, you hear everything from warm food to eternal heavens. But today, I want to add my own possible alternative. And it doesn't have to be pessimistic. Hi, welcome to 404 Reality Not Found. I am the lost wanderer in search of the only truth that matters. What is this place? And before we dive deeper, if you don't want to miss the next episode, you already know what to do. So, back to the trap. If you saw my previous video, you know the emissary of Lucifer told me about it. Its description matched almost perfectly with what David Icke says, and even added a second layer to the trap. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can grab your free 20-page sample of the transcript at realitynotfound.com. Inside the full version, you'll also find the original chat link, proof it's not a trick. Now, I'm reading Exit the Cave by Howdy Mikoski, or as I like to say, Howdy, given the topic, What I appreciate about him is that right at the start, he says, don't trust anyone who claims to know the truth about the trap, especially if they're selling you the way out, himself included. That honesty stuck with me. But here's what I don't share with him, the pessimism. I've also started a new playlist on NDEs, near-death experiences, taken from a database of over 4,000 cases. Most describe the familiar script, light, loved ones, overwhelming peace. But here's the problem. NDE is not death. So they can't describe the alleged committee. Still, there are unconventional NDEs, and I plan to dig into those soon. Now, let's add another layer. Hypnagogia. That state between waking and sleeping. Not fully conscious, not fully dreaming. Some call it hormones, others call it the edge of creation. But here's what clicked for me. What if OBEs, out-of-body experiences, are just hypnagogic states, a lucid dream spectrum, showing us exactly what we expect to see, conditioned by movies, by culture, by belief? I've had my share of these bizarre episodes during meditation or journeying, and yes, they were unsettling, populated by creatures that I didn't find friendly at all, but were they real or just my imagination painting over hypnagogia? Honestly, I don't know. So here's the speculation. What if right before death, people slip into a hypnagogic state? And that's why so many NDEs describe the same visual, because it's what they expect to see. And if this really is a simulation, a deceptive system designed to harvest our energy, wouldn't it make sense that its creator doesn't want us to know about the trap? So instead, it shows us a comforting illusion of home, which is another deception. But here's the twist that bothers me the most. Some people return from the NDEs more spiritual, more awake, harder to harvest from. Sometimes even becoming a disruption, converting others to a different way of living. So ask yourself, why would the Archons send people back if it reduces their harvest? Wouldn't it be more profitable to recycle you quietly into a new life, memory wiped, with no chance of becoming a spiritual threat? And if this isn't a trap, then maybe the familiar faces are just a distressing procedure, easing the shock of waking up to a reality we've forgotten. So, what do you think? Trap, deception, hypnagogic illusion, or a gentle welcome home? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I want to know. And if you've seen clips, testimonies, or research that challenge the trap narrative, share them with me. Maybe we will explore them in a future video. Stay critical, and I'll see you in the future that doesn't exist.